Imagine a creature of the night, a being that has evolved to survive on the life essence of others, blood. Yes, this isn't a tale from a horror novel, but the chilling reality of blood-drinking bats. These are no ordinary bats. They are equipped with a unique physiology that allows them to carry out their nightly quests for blood. Their razor-sharp teeth can cut through the skin of their host without causing any pain, a remarkable adaptation that allows them to feed unnoticed. And their saliva, it's a cocktail of proteins and enzymes that prevents the blood from clotting, ensuring a smooth flow of this life-giving fluid. Now, you might be wondering, how many of these bloodthirsty creatures are out there? Well, out of the nearly 1,300 species of bats that grace our planet, only 3 have evolved to drink blood. The common vampire bat, the hairy-legged vampire bat, and the white-winged vampire bat. Each has its own unique tactics and preferred victims, but they all share the same unsettling diet of blood. And here's a chilling fact that might make your skin crawl. These bats can consume up to half their body weight in blood in a single feeding session. Imagine that. An animal that weighs no more than a few ounces can drink enough blood to fill a small shot glass. But there's more to these bats than their eerie diet. They are fascinating creatures with complex social structures and incredible navigational skills. They are survivors, making a living in environments that would be inhospitable to most other creatures. So, as we lift the veil on this chilling world, remember that these are not creatures of myth and legend. They are real, they are here, they are a part of our natural world. And as unsettling as their diet might be, they play a crucial role in the delicate balance of our ecosystems. Now that we've set the stage, let's delve into the world of these fascinating species one by one. Our first character in this tale of the night is the common vampire bat, an adept flyer and a skilled hunter. Known scientifically as Desmodus rotundus, this creature is anything but ordinary. The common vampire bat calls the Americas home from Mexico to Argentina and the islands of Trinidad and Margarita. Preferring warm, humid climates, they often roost in dark, secluded places like caves, old wells and hollow trees. They are social creatures living in colonies that can number from a few dozen to several thousand. Now, let's talk about what makes these bats truly fascinating: their diet. Unlike their insect-eating cousins, the common vampire bat feeds solely on blood, a dietary habit known as hematophagy. That's right, blood, but don't worry, they prefer livestock over humans. Their nightly hunt begins with an impressive display of flight. They're not the fastest or the strongest, but what they lack in speed, they make up for in agility. Their broad wings and short ears allow them to maneuver and fly low to the ground, helping them locate their prey. Once they've found their dinner, they use their razor-sharp teeth to make a small cut, often without the prey even noticing. Then they lap up the flowing blood with their tongue. But how do they prevent the blood from clotting? Well, their saliva contains an anticoagulant, or a blood-thinning substance, which keeps the blood flowing freely. Perhaps the most remarkable thing about the common vampire bat is its ability to detect infrared radiation. Yes, just like some military-grade equipment, these bats can sense the heat emitted by blood vessels close to the skin of their prey. This helps them target the most accessible and abundant sources of blood. So, there you have it. The common vampire bat, a creature of the night with an almost supernatural skill set. Common they may be, but ordinary they are not. These creatures truly are a marvel of nature's design. Next, we turn our attention to a rather peculiar character, the hairy-legged vampire bat, a creature with a preference for bird blood. Take a step into the shadowy rainforests of Central and South America, where the hairy-legged vampire bat calls home. Unlike its cousins, who prefer to dwell in caves, this fascinating creature opts to reside in hollow trees or even under palm leaves, evoking a sense of the Gothic even in its choice of residence. As twilight descends, the hairy-legged vampire bat embarks on its nocturnal hunt. And here's where it gets interesting. Unlike its relatives who thirst for mammalian blood, our hairy-legged friend has developed an unusual palate, showing a marked preference for the blood of birds. Now you might wonder, how does a bat, a creature of the night, hunt birds, most of whom are active during the day? Well, the hairy-legged vampire bat has a few tricks up its sleeve. It possesses the unique ability to climb and even jump, a testament to its adaptability and survival prowess. Imagine, if you will, a bat stealthily scaling tree trunks, much like a squirrel, then launching itself at an unsuspecting bird roosting for the night. It's a scene straight out of a horror movie, a macabre ballet of predator and prey. But as chilling as it might seem, it's just another day in the life of the hairy-legged vampire bat. This bat doesn't kill its prey, but instead creates a small incision and laps up the blood, much like a gruesome version of nectar feeding. It's a delicate balance of life and death, a dance as old as time itself. Their hairy legs may seem odd, but in the world of blood-drinking bats, they are just another tool for survival. It's a testament to the incredible adaptability of these creatures, a reminder that even in the darkest corners of the natural world, life finds a way to thrive. So, the next time you find yourself in the rainforests of Central or South America, remember to look up. You never know what's lurking in the shadows. Lastly, we introduce the white-winged vampire bat, a creature that adds a touch of elegance to our tale of the night. This bat, known scientifically as Diemys youngi, is one of the 3 bat species that feeds solely on blood, a dietary preference that has earned it a place in our chilling narrative. The white-winged vampire bat, unlike its hairy-legged and common counterparts, prefers to call the tropical and subtropical forests of Central and South America its home. In these lush, humid habitats, it finds the perfect conditions for roosting during the day and hunting at night. But what makes this creature particularly fascinating is its behavior. The white-winged vampire bat exhibits a certain degree of social structure within its colonies. They are known to share food, a behavior that is relatively rare in the animal kingdom. If one bat fails to find a meal, another bat will regurgitate a portion of its own meal to share. This act of kindness, albeit a bit gruesome to our human sensibilities, is a testament to the complexity of these creatures' social bonds. When it comes to their diet, the white-winged vampire bats have a particular preference for the blood of large mammals. Unlike mosquitoes that pierce the skin to suck blood, these bats make a small incision and lap up the blood. The victim, often a cow or a horse, usually doesn't even notice the tiny nip. The piece de resistance of the white-winged vampire bat, however, is its namesake, the unique white wings. These wings, which are much lighter in color than those of other bat species, give this creature an ethereal, almost ghost-like appearance as it flits through the moonlit forest. With their white wings, they add a touch of mystery to the already intriguing world of blood-drinking bats. A fitting end to our exploration of these fascinating and misunderstood creatures of the night. Now, you may ask, who among these blood-drinking creatures is the deadliest? A question that sends a shiver down the spine, isn't it? Let's delve into the dark to find the answer. Our first contender, the common vampire bat, is a master of stealth. It approaches its prey silently, makes a tiny incision with its razor-sharp teeth, and laps up the blood with its long tongue. Its saliva contains an anticoagulant that keeps the blood flowing, but can also spread deadly diseases like rabies. Next, we have the hairy-legged vampire bat. Unlike its cousin, this bat prefers to feast on birds rather than mammals. Its feeding habits may seem less threatening to us humans, but it can carry diseases that affect poultry, posing a significant risk to the poultry industry and our food supply. The white-winged vampire bat, on the other hand, is a bit of a wild card. It's known to feed on both birds and mammals, making it a potential spreader of a variety of diseases. And let's not forget, its ability to fly quietly and swiftly gives it the upper hand when it comes to unsuspecting victims. So who's the deadliest? Well, it's not as straightforward as one might think. Each species has its own set of dangers, influenced by factors such as feeding habits, the diseases they carry, and their proximity to humans and livestock. However, it's crucial to remember that these creatures aren't villains of a horror movie. They play a pivotal role in our ecosystem, controlling pest populations and even potentially offering insights into medical advancements. While each bat has its own level of deadliness, it's important to remember that they play a crucial role in our ecosystem. So, the next time you think of these creatures, remember they're not just blood-drinking bats. They're a vital part of our world, and perhaps they're not as deadly as the fear we often associate with them.